Happy holidays, everybody. Warren Cito here on the set of Turkey Lurkey. For this year's holiday video, I thought I'd go back to my movie musical recreations, and I picked Turkey Lurkey. If you know it, you love it. If you don't know it, you're in for a treat. It's a great number, full of interesting lyrics and amazing dancing. It's BTS time. Hope you enjoy. Turkey Lurkey comes from the musical Promises, Promises. And I'm pretty sure there's not a kid in musical theater that hasn't performed this at least once.
It's Turkey Lurkey time. From Turkey ran away, but he just came home. It's Turkey Lurkey time. He's really home to stay, never want to roam. Let's make a wish, and may all our wishes come true. A snowy, blowy Christmas, a mistletoe Christmas, a Turkey Lurkey Christmas to you. A Turkey Lurkey Christmas to you.
I think you guys get the picture. The desks were made out of foam core and construction paper with felt tops. I have a lot of vintage and reproduction pre-1970 Barbie doll heads squirreled away. I just love the side glance and mod era ones, and I think they are true to this piece.
And Miss Della Hoya Petty Cash.
This gal is a vintage 1961 bubble cut who needed some new life. Her back in her heyday.
The teen coat, fully lined, of course.
Luckily, she just needed a couple touch-ups and was as good as new. With the made-to-move Barbies coming different heights, the basketball one was a perfect fit for Donna.
Miss Polanski of Accounts Receivable.
The role of Miss Polanski will be played by a 1968 vintage Stacy talking doll.
She comes from England. Mattel's new Talking Stacy.
I think miniskirts are smashing.
Miss Wong of Mimeograph.
She was the only vintage head I didn't use, but I couldn't resist that expression. It ain't the swinging 60s without some high hair. And I used the petite doll from the Looks collection for her body. To buy fabrics, one of my go-to places is Mood. They always let me buy half a yard of fabric without any grief. And living in New York, having room for all your props, sets, dolls, fabrics, and somewhere to sleep is an art form. And I made these dresses using my first and only year of fashion school sewing skills. As for the guys, they're wearing vintage Ken doll tuxedos from the 60s. And to complete the office look, I made them ties and vests. And now for the rest of the cast. Although super rare, this Ken doll shag wig didn't do it for me. So to try to emulate the hairstyles from that era, I used this poor Ken doll that had a bad restoration job. I'm not sure what they used, but it took a heat gun to get it off. Prepped and ready for some epoxy sculpt. And time to recreate this outfit for the gal who knows how to make an entrance. And to play her part, I brought back an old friend. And for this gal, I was trying to recreate the look, but the wig took on a life of its own.
It's what I'm obsessed with this video is that it's like the worst song in the world, yet the most brilliant at the same time. So first of all, the song is called Turkey Lurkey. Now, it's crazy. So this is the map. It's so 60s. Lyrics, it's Turkey Lurkey time. Tom Turkey ran away, but he just came home. What? It makes no sense. You're like, what the fuck is happening?
So I literally made a list of the things that I'm obsessed with. So here we go. And then as it happens, I will tell you. The opening, I just love how, it's an office party and then it turns into this big dance. So I love Donna McKechnie's acting of like, what do I do with this drink? Okay, so we'll see that moment.
And Miss De La Hoya, Petty Cash.
Okay, I love that. Then I love how it was staged, just the naturalism of all these office people joining in. Like at one moment, one of these guys in a suit is like, I don't get this dance step.
For me, that's something I would like to see. That's something I would like to see.
And then in terms of Donna's anatomy, okay, Donna's back, literally she just has a hinge. So the crowd, I don't know what's happening, but I've never seen anything bend that far back.
Isn't it the worst number but the best number at the same time? I'm obsessed. Now here comes Donna's head pop. First it's single, then it's double. I'm obsessed. You ready for the single? Here we go. Single and double. Isn't that amazing? Hell. Now she's gonna do a crazy gong coming up. Here we go, ready? And wow! Isn't that amazing?
Donna's arm, which also, Donna literally does this arm spin. It's literally like a propeller for a plane. You have to watch it. I rewind it so many times at home. I can't believe her arm is moving that fast.
Arm. Here we go. What the hell?
So here's a little behind the scenes on how I shoot these things. A lot of people are shocked to find out that I do all my filming and editing on my iPhone. I have a cable hooked up to the TV so I can see the picture bigger, and of course there's my high-tech lighting. Here are all the pictures I have on my phone. Everything is a straight point and shoot with pretty much no photoshopping at all, and I'll use my film roll to go back and forth to see if the movement is fluid or not. Most stop motion uses rigs to hold up the characters for movement and then gets edited out later. Since I don't have any editing software and I'm a straight point and shoot, I just use these bases.
Lurkey, Lurkey, Woozy, Woozy,
Animating 9 dancing dolls was a challenge, and at times I thought I was insane. So how I did it was I'd snap the pic and then work from left to right, posing each doll, making sure I didn't miss anybody. It was super challenging if the dolls had different movements from the other dancers. For the high kick you see Donna do, make moves only go up this high. So I had to use another doll to make sure that I got the kick up that high. It was a lot of late nights and a lot of fun putting this together while having a full-time job at the same time. Happy holidays, everyone, and thanks for watching.